G'day, Mr. Kane here, and we're going to look at how we go about making a microscope slide. So what's our aim? We're going to use some onion and make a slide of some onion skin so we can look at some onion cells under the microscope. We're going to use different magnifications, and we're going to try and draw what we can see down the microscope. Then we're looking to find these things: cell walls, nucleus and the cytoplasm. By the end of this we should be able to see those things clearly down the microscope. So we've got to stay safe. Because we're working with glass and knives and stuff, they like us to wear goggles or safety glasses. We've got to be careful using the knives and scalpels when we're cutting up our onion skin. We only want to cut onion skin and not our skin. And the slides that we're using and the cover slips are made of glass, so we'll be careful how we handle those. Remember, holding cover slips only by the edges, this way we don't break them and we don't get fingerprints on them as well. What are we going to be using? So we're going to use a microscope, of course, a glass slide, a cover slip to go on the slide, iodine, remember that stains skin, stains clothing, it will stain the onion so we can see things clearer, a pair of forceps or tweezers, and of course a piece of onion skin. So how are we going to do this? We're going to slice open onion into segments, and between the layers of onion we find very thin pieces of skin which we can peel out. It can be a little bit tricky, but if you need some more help, get your teacher to show you how you go about peeling onion skin out from between the layers. And we're going to put the onion skin onto our microscope slide as flat as possible, and then put some drops of iodine onto it. We're not going to let it go swimming in it, just a few drops, and that helps us see it easier when we look down the microscope. We're going to put our cover slip on and make sure it's all flat. The onion skin's flat, the cover slip's flat, and we'll look at how we do that soon. And then we'll look at it under the microscope. Remember, we always start at low magnification. Once we've got that right, then we can move up to high power. But don't go to high power before you've got it all sorted under low power. So how do we go about making the slide? So here's a photo of a student lowering a cover slip onto their slide. And this is the thing we've got to watch out for. Okay, so here's our slide this way. Here's the cover slip this way, at an angle to it, touching here. And what we're going to do is we're going to lower the cover slip down slowly that way. So we're lowering it down slowly that way. Any air bubbles we get that are trapped tend to get squeezed out that way, so we get fewer air bubbles as possible. You will need to put a pair of forceps or tweezers under this edge here, just under here, to help lower it down, because your fingers, even though you've got small fingers, they get quite fat towards the end and you tend to drop the cover slip onto the slide. You want to lower it down slowly, so by putting the forceps under the edge of it, we can lower it down with those. Okay, so we're going to get it on the slide under the microscope, and we're going to turn our focus dial until we can see the skin nice and clear down the microscope. We're going to use a pencil to draw what we can see. Remember, you draw what you can see, not what you imagine you can see, and don't forget to label it with the magnification. So here's an example. Nice clear drawing, straight lines, no gaps, clearly labelled the bits you can see, and the magnification's on there, title there. It's all good. So we've got one again, title, magnification, nice clear lines, no gaps in them, okay, no squiggles like this thing here, and clear labels, okay, and the lines are horizontal. Lines should be ruled ideally, but the lines are horizontal, and the things that you can see. If you can't see it, don't label it. If you don't know what it is, don't label it. Okay, what do we turn up with? So, higher the magnification, the bigger the cells became. At 20 times, you should see something like that. Looks like a brick wall. At 50 times, you can start to see individual cells, and there's a nucleus in there or lots of nuclei, and at 100 times you can clearly see cell walls and the cytoplasm, the stuff inside the cell. Hopefully yours turn out as clear as these. So, microscopes let us see the onion skin at different magnifications. We can see it clearly cells at 20 times, 50 times we can see the cells really clearly of what's inside them, 100 times we could see individual cells and the cell walls and the cytoplasm, nuclei very, very clearly. So, that's going about making a slide using onion skin. Hope that's helpful, and enjoy making your own slides.